These instructions are prepared using Microsoft Word 2003 version. If you are using another version or a different word processing software, you may need to use different commands from those shown in the following demonstration. So, to get started, open a blank Word document. Now I'm going to show you how to set up your formatting in Microsoft Word for MLA appropriate style. With a blank Word document open, you should first set your page margins. That will be under File in the top menu bar, File, Page Setup. The page margins automatically in Word are 1 inch on the top, 1 inch on the bottom. It also sets the left and right margin at 1 1/4 inch. MLA requires that you have 1 inch margins. So let's change the 1 1/4 down, down, down to 1 inch on the left and down again to 1 inch on the right. Don't change anything about the gutter or any other settings in this menu box. You can click OK and your page margins have been set to 1 inch all around the page. Now you will need to insert a header. You will do that under the menu bar under View, Header, Footer, and if your menu doesn't show that, you can maximize it and you'll see that under Header, Footer. We're actually doing only the header for MLA. The dotted box is what will be on your header. A header follows you to every page. It will repeat itself automatically on every page. For MLA, we need to change the alignment from the flashing cursor on the left up here on the menu bar. Change it from align left to align right. Click the align right button. Your cursor will start flashing on the right side. Then you will need to type your last name capitalized and 1 space bar. And then you will need to insert the function for page numbers, but you will not insert an actual number. If your header footer toolbar pops up like this one has, you can insert the page number here. If that does not pop up for you, you can go up to the top menu bar, click on Insert, Page Number. And the defaults are fine. You can click OK. And then a 1 appears in this header box. And you can close the header box by clicking outside the dotted box, or you can click Close in your header footer menu. Once you have finished your header, you can note that as you type your paper and you scroll through to a second page, your name will be there and the page number will automatically change for you. You can see even when you get to a third page or subsequent other pages, the number will continue to change without your inserting the page number. Now back at the top of your page, with your cursor flashing on the left-hand side, you'll need to change the line spacing. You will do that by clicking on Format on the top bar, Paragraph, and then within this dialog box, you'll need to change the line spacing from single down to double, and then click OK. All of your pages in MLA style will be double spaced, including your Work Cited page. Now you'll need to start your heading on the page. You will begin with your name, first name and last name, and then you'll enter. And you'll notice the double spacing is automatic, and then you'll put your teacher's name. So, it might look like Mrs. Deere or whoever your teacher is. Return again or hit the enter bar, and then you need to put the name of your course. Your teacher may give you special instructions about the course name, perhaps even the block number. And then you'll put the day that your paper is due. I'll repeat, not the current day. You need to put the date that your paper is due. And it must be in this format, according to MLA. It will be the day of the month, and the year, in this format with no commas. On the next immediate line will be the title of your paper, but the title of your paper will need to be centered. So you'll change your alignment for this line only to center, which is at the top, and then you'll type the title of your paper. So you need to type that in and then hit enter again. And then we don't need the entire paper to be centered. We need to go back to align left. And then you will start typing the body of your paper. Every paragraph in MLA begins with a ½ inch indentation, which would be a tab on your keyboard. Begin typing your paper. After you have typed a paragraph or two of your paper, with your cursor below the last typed paragraph, you should insert a page break. You should go to Insert on the top menu, Insert, Break. Page break is usually the default, and then click OK. This will make the next page start immediately after the page break. We're going to do this so that you can go ahead and set up your Works Cited page. On the Works Cited page, you'll need to center again with the Center Align button. Works Cited. Please note, if you are citing more than one source, it is works plural. If you are only citing one source, then you would just say the work cited. Most of the time you'll have a plural there. After Works Cited, you'll need to go back to Align Left. Your cursor will flash again on the left. And now on your Works Cited page that is still with the same page margins and the same double spacing as your body of the paper, you'll need to begin typing your sources from your source card. Just continue typing all of the documentation straight through. Let the cursor move you to the next line. Do not do an enter until the very end of that one citation, which should be after the date that you used the citation. And then you will put another enter or return. And then immediately you will begin typing your next source. After you have finished typing all of the sources that you need to cite for your paper, we're going to set up all of these sources in a hanging indent or hanging paragraph. So we will highlight all of our sources, and then we need to click on Format at the top menu, format our paragraph, and then in the indentation section of this dialog box, click on Hanging under the special box, and then OK. And then your formatting will be correct for the MLA style sheet. After you have set your hanging indents for each of your sources, you'll need to make sure that they are alphabetized by the first word in each citation. In this case, the K will need to go in front of Romeo and Juliet, so I'm going to move Kirkpatrick by simply cutting it and pasting it. Take out the extra line. And this will be a Works Cited page in MLA format, and it is alphabetized on page 2 of my paper. You'll make sure you save your paper, file, save as. Make sure that your name is in the file name. And make sure you know where you are saving. If you're saving on an individual computer, under the My Documents, or if you need to save on your desktop, or if you need to put it on a network drive, and click Save.